Hi guys, this is Yvette Aguirre and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please make sure to like and subscribe down below. On my channel, I do a lot of makeup tutorials. I have some vlogs, I have some challenges, and I look forward to having you here. On today's tutorial, I decided to do, I asked you guys on Instagram what you guys wanted to see from me, and a lot of you said that a fall inspired look. So I came on here today and recorded this fall inspired look. I was really inspired by like the color of like una mariposa, like a butterfly, like a monarch butterfly. So here are the shades that I did. It's really easy, it's very simple, and it's perfect for Thanksgiving that's coming up. It gives you a little bit of glitter, it gives you some nude lip, it's a little bit more on the orange side, and some highlight. So if you would like to see how I achieve this look, please keep on watching. Thank you. Typically I start off with my eyebrows, and then after eyebrows I go ahead and carve them out with, I don't think I've ever said, an M224 by Morphe brush. I feel like when I do people's makeup, eyebrows have to be my favorite fucking thing to do. Just because, you know, it's what shapes your face, and I love, 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 love eyebrows. I always have. I used to do my own eyebrows. I've gotten them threaded, I've gotten them waxed. Threaded is my fave. But I don't always go and get them threaded, just because I'm able to maintain them to my liking from home. And I also bought this this wax kit from Target, and it's pretty bomb. It's hard wax. It's by the brand called Bliss, and it is so good. It's just a little difficult to work with at first because it's like you don't really, well, at least I didn't really know what I was doing. But now, whenever, like if I pluck my eyebrows and that's like not good enough, because I spend like a good minute plucking my eyebrows, then I'll just use the hard wax kit, and it works so bomb. And then just moisturizing after that makes it, and then they, like, I don't know, it just makes a difference. And I remember when eyebrows, thick eyebrows were like not a thing, and everyone used to like roast people for having thick eyebrows. They'd be like, or well, at least for me, they'd be like, oh my god, your fat ass eyebrows, or like your thick ass eyebrows, or whatever. Or they would just be like, why are your eyebrows so thick? Like, you know how little kids in like middle school type shit can be? Very blunt. And I'd just be like, and I remember I'd freak out and I'd be insecure about them. But my mom was like, what are you talking about, bitch? Your eyebrows are bomb as fuck. And I was like, I'll take your word. And then the years passed, and thick eyebrows were a thing, and all you thin eyebrows women, not all of you, but the ones of you who used to make fun of people, look at you now, sperm brows. And here I'm just using that concealer brush, and I'm just going to carve it out. This is probably my favorite brush. Like, out of all the brushes I use, this is my fave. Let's see, for concealer, I use the Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Use Concealer. And I use this in the shade Swan. Yeah, Swan. And of course my dumbass would forget my beauty blender, but it's okay. I just blended out my concealer, and so now to contour, I use the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, and it looks kind of like this. And I used it in the shade Hazelnut. So I just kind of go like this, like that, like that. Maybe a little more. There we go. And I know this is probably like a, yeah, this is a concealer, but it really works really good for me to use to contour. And so I'm going to blend this out with a brush. And I kind of go just upward with it. So I use the BH Cosmetics Desert Oasis palette. I would have never thought to buy this palette just because I'm not like a BH Cosmetics kind of gal. If you are, that's good for you, because I guess I am too now with this palette, at least so far that I've tried. It has this like contour shade in it, and then now I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Banana Bread setting powder. This also, just like the foundation, smells so bomb. Some people might say it smells like a rich old lady, if you will. And so I just use a Morphe sponge. I finished baking, and I also used the Dolce Vita NARS blush. So now for this tutorial, I think I'm going to go in with the fourth shade in the top. I'm going to just pretty much focus that on the top part. I'm just using a Morphe brush. And you want to make sure that this is very pigmented, because once we start adding the other shades, we don't want to lose them, or this shade at least. What you feel like your eye is, because if I just went to my eyes, it'd probably like end right here, and then I probably wouldn't go this high, you know what I mean? But because we're trying to add so many shades, so that's just some advice I can give you. Your eyes a certain size, but traditionally you probably wouldn't go this low, but with all the colors you're going to add, just go the extra mile. So I think this is pretty good for this shade. Looking very pumpkin spicy already. So now I'm going to go in, we're just gonna keep moving to the right. So now I'm going, so I just had this shade, and now I'm gonna go use this shade. And then focus it right here on this part. With each eyeshadow that you use, limit yourself as to how far in you go. So here, this is still the second one, so I can pretty much go full blown all the way into this inner part right here of my eye. Still kind of, instead of flicking it up for this one, I'm kind of aiming it down, not too much. And again, this one's still fine for me to go in with the bottom shade here. With the big brush. Because we still haven't gotten to the dark colors. Alright, perfect. So this is what it's looking like now. Again, we've only used 2 shades. We're going to move down and use this shade right here. So I'm still able to continue to use the same big brush. And for here, we're for sure going to pat. Oh yeah, look at how that's looking. I'm dead as fuck. Call me upstairs. Hello?
Cheers.
Huh?
Cheers.
Yes.
Where are you?
I'm downstairs. Why?
Well, this time you said you were right next to me, so.
What?
I didn't feel you right next to me.
You didn't feel me right next to you?
Yeah.
Did you freak out a little?
That's so bad, dude.
Oh my gosh, you poor baby. Are you okay, my love?
No.
Oh my gosh, do you need like some therapy sessions?
Yes.
But yeah, you guys see how this is getting like, not like, this is more roundish than the look, but this is my jam too. So I put brown up in here and I mixed it with the lighter side, and then on the top I flipped it backwards and then I did brown up on the end like that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in with this really pretty gold shade. And I'm just going to highlight the inner part of my eye. And again, traditionally it's only like a little area that you highlight, but I like highlighting, or not highlighting, I like making my eyes look a lot bigger by really dragging out each and every step, making it bigger. Hasta, you know, even like up here on the nose. Okay, you see how that already looks really big? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out my crease, and I'm just going to cut this out. Again, it's not going to be so precise with this part. It's just a soft cut. And then on top of this, what I'm going to add is going to be the NYX glitter primer. And I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to warm it up with that same brush and flatten it out and really put it on both sides. So exactly everywhere that I just put that, I will now place this. And I'm going to go in with this pink tone right here. And I might mix these two, but we'll see. So with that same brush, I like this shade just because it's duochrome. Is that the right word? Where it has 2 colors and it's kind of champagne-y. You see that? now what we're gonna do is, I have some bulk glitters here, and this is in the shade Ultimate Nude. I don't know if they still sell these, but these are fucking legit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to tap, and I'm going to get only a little bit, just because I don't want it to start chunking up. If you use too much, it like might not all, like every layer dry on correctly. So I'm just going to tap, 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 tap. Maybe spread out throughout. Honestly, the color you put on the bottom underneath is kind of important. So that's why we went with the champagne-y pink, to make sure that it's all very cohesive. Wow, how beautiful is this glitter though? Perfect for sitting down at the Thanksgiving salad, if you ask me. I'm dead as fuck. All right, now I'm gonna close up my glitter jar, just because this shit gets everywhere, literally. I'll find glitter where the sun don't shine, bitch. This Jeffree Star brush from the Morphe collection to dust that off. So now what I need to add is, I'm gonna wait for this to like do its thing. In the meantime, my brother keeps sending me tweets and I'm like, dog, aren't you supposed to be in school or something? I'm dead as fuck. That's funny. Okay, so the shade I think I'm gonna go in with is Taunt by Morphe. It looks like this. Just to keep it in like the orange family, because I feel like the other one was too mauve-y. The other color that's really pretty, but it's by Too Faced, is Child Star. That one is so fucking gorgeous. Oh yeah, this was so much better. And I'm using the Supreme Frost Wet Dream. I think, yeah, it's called Wet Dreams, yeah. So I'm just gonna grab some of this, tap off the excess. And I generally like to place it aquí, like right here. So that when I smile, it's like right here. And then I'll place some, see how it makes, I feel like it makes my cheeks look more round. And then I'll place some around here, nothing too serious. If it gets too serious, I'll dust it off. Okay, that's good. And then I'll put a little bit right in between here. And then I'll just, with my finger, and then a little bit on the tip of my nose. You gotta be careful with the one on the tip of your nose. There we go. This is what the lashes look like. They're so cute. So I'm just gonna pop that on, and I already have mascara. Wow, excuse me. I'm gonna pop on the other one. People have such a hard time putting eyelashes, or like people who, oh shit, or people who aren't really into makeup, and I talk to them and they're just like, how long does it take you to put your eyelashes on? And I find that so funny because that's like the easiest step, you know? And people be like, I don't know, but I'm sure I'm personally probably like that with shit that I mean, I'd be the same way with shit that I don't know, you know? Like that. Ooh, cute. Pretty much this is the final look. It's very orangey, fall-y, sitting on the sala looking like the baddest bitch of the house. So yeah, here it is. Let me show you up close. And yeah, this lip change was so fucking necessary. The other one would have just clashed. And here's the eyes. A crayon long-lasting kohl pencil. It's like a cream color from Sephora inside my eye. After putting the mascara, it really does a good effect. But yeah, this is the final look. Okay, let me